Hi, my name is Phil LeConte, and this is my Foundation of Communications assignment number 2 video entry. So we were instructed to make a video entry telling a little bit about ourselves, a little story, and we were instructed also not to be generic. We were given a couple examples, 2 TED Talks, I love TED Talks, on how to tell stories. So, one of my things is that I love to talk. So this is actually a lot of fun. I decided the story that I want to tell you guys is, why I am a communications major. So let's see. I'm 26 years old. I was a longtime science student. I fell out of love with science, and I said I want to do something different. So I'm thinking in my head. I said, what are one of my biggest strengths? What is something that I'm good at? And it came to me. I'm very good at talking to people. It's really funny actually because when I was younger, I was a very shy person. I was very quiet and I didn't really communicate well with strangers. I communicated good with my good friends, and that's actually one of the ways I knew that I was cut out for communications because of the conversations I've always had with friends and family. It wasn't until a couple of years ago I was able to start applying this towards everybody. So I had a goal in my mind a few years back, and I said I want to be able to sit down with anybody at any time. Doesn't matter who they are, where they're from, what color they are, how old they are. I want to be able to sit down with somebody and find at least one thing in common with them. Always find common ground. And ever since I made that goal, I've been able to do that. And I think that it's really an amazing feat. There's a lot of great people out there, and until you are open enough and have the courage to go and talk to people, you may never know. So how do I do this? How do I muster up conversation with random people about anything? How can I be sat on a plane next to somebody, and then the next thing you know, we're talking the entire plane ride? Simply by listening. I've learned that listening in itself is an art. Really listen to people, take in what they have to say, and go from there. Dissect what they say, ask them questions. Another thing, being inquisitive, ask questions. I think being inquisitive really makes a conversation more intimate. It really allows you to pick, whomever you're talking to, pick their brain, lets you find out more about them, and their thoughts, their opinions, what kind of person they are, how they think. And, you know, to me, how I have adopted this type of personality when talking to people is that I've just tried to take everything in for the past few years. When I see signs on the road, when I see pictures, billboards, magazines, trends, social media trends, when I see TV shows, I dissect them. I take everything in, I put it in my knowledge bank, and then I just utilize it in conversation. And it's been working like a charm. I've really made a lot of friends and a lot of networking, and it's worked very well for me these past couple years. So, the moral of my story actually is what I want to tell you guys is that it's very important to step into a discomfort zone. A lot of people are very shy. I once was shy, but I truly believe that stepping into this zone where you're not afraid to communicate with people, that's how doors open. You're never going to know that that one person knows this person who could help you get this job if you never talk to them. So thank you for listening. I've gone a little bit over the time, but I truly do hope that we get to sit down one day and communicate. Thanks.